and we're gonna be playing versus base. Ooh, and I get to pick what jerseys. Awesome. I like this one. Brook Lopez is a strong center. That's really hard to beat, especially when you have a weak center on your team.
It's the 2K Sports pregame
That's the only
show.
bad thing about us is that we don't have a good center.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away in Boston, it'll be the Celtics going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Looking at the Nets, these guys are in the doldrums, a real tough stretch with only one win to show for their last 9 games. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave. Financial responsibilities, just getting tired. In my case, the hack and Shaq was created.
Now, so
I was getting beat up too much, and I heard my main man.
Oh yeah, and I'm finally at the starting lineup.
It's game time in Boston as the crowds look to cheer on the Celtics. Last outing for Brooklyn, they won that game against the Charlotte Hornets. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Bogdanovich. Young is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2 spot. Offensive rebound. Goes up with it again. Shot's good by Mickey. Mickey's got the game going here with the first basket for the Celtics.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Augustine against Thomas. Fires from 14. That's good.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Rockets.
And I feel they were the superior team, but they didn't take advantage of their opportunities and just could not close that game out.
And, you know, in the last few seconds of a close game, you can forget about who's the favorite, who's the underdog. That's all meaningless stuff. You know, late in the game that's close, it's anybody's ball game.
Here's Augustine. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. Young, a screen on Thomas. Augustine passes to Young and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one falls for Young.
He's going to make that.
And so he makes both from the line. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Mickey. Now here's Crowder. Not a lot of room. It's Freak, top of the key. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side.
Here's Kilpatrick. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Lopez, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
And so it's Boston with it. After the basket by Brooklyn, 4 on the shot clock. Sullinger, no good.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Our thing's so screwed up. Thomas is guarding the tallest person.
Now here is Augustine. Defended by Crowder. The 11-footer. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Boy, can he finish in the paint. That's one thing we know he's good at.
Outside for Thomas.
Can't do anything in the first.
And here's Freak. 20 points for him last game against Houston.
Oh my gosh, I tried to pass this.
Sullinger, the screen. The pass to man. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Freak's got his second basket.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
There's a screen. Screen by Young. Here's Lopez. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Freak. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And that one's good.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Now Augustine. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Lopez a screen. Young a screen on Thomas. Thomas against Augustine. Shoots off the screen. And the shot is long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Freak kicks to Thomas. He's looking for Sullinger and finds him. Lopez with the block. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Kilpatrick. Lopez a screen. And Bogdanovich kicks to Augustine. Releases from 15. Here's Lopez. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Turner's checked in for Mickey. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Brooklyn. Jack comes in for DJ Augustine.
Brooklyn called out. In a timeout. Hopefully we can keep this lead going. They're taking out all the starters except for Crowder and Isaiah.
Olenek is checked in for Boston. Avery Bradley comes in for Freak. Then for the Nets, Ryan Hollins is checked in for...
Better not be losing. Okay, good, we're winning. Okay, Jack, I'm guarding.
Nets trail by 6. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Johnson. Also, Brook Lopez out there. Bogdanovich out there with Jarrett Jack. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2. Now, here is Jack. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He ended with 20 points, and he also added a few assists as he set up his teammates as well. It was a great contribution from someone who's considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
And the Celtics making a change here. Sullinger's checked in. And the Nets making a change here as well. DJ Augustine's checked in for Jarrett Jack. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And Wesley Johnson with the slam.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
The Celtics with the lead. Freak dishes to Crowder. Kicks to Turner. Turner gets the screen from Mann. Freak sets a screen for Turner. No good with the triple.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here is Augustine. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Up the floor. Here's Mann. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The feed to Lopez. Inside. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Like, seriously, you saw him.
Teams live and die by the 3. Let's check out the best. Third spot, the Celtics.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Freak with it, guarded by Augustine. Crowder, the pass to Bradley. He's guarded closely. To end the drought, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Three-pointer Augustine can't hit, and it's Boston the other way. On the wing, Turner. Gets to the corner and buries it. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates. And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Sullinger. He's right around 9 points a night, 8 rebounds.
Okay, DJ Augustine excels at knocking down the 3-ball. He can bury shots from deep while he's in motion, as well as difficulty playing through contact and struggle with defending players with the ball.
Why he's putting up such big numbers.
Celtics making a switch here. Mickey's checked in.
Okay,
Nets trail by 4.
Just me and you.
To the inside, Bogdanovic.
No,
the basket is good. The assist from Augustine.
Can't get past.
Bogdanovic has got 6. Well, the Celtics shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Mann. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Now here is Augustine. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Mickey grabs the board. Celtics leading by 4. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He hits the second from the line. Augustine with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Johnson kicks to Augustine. Johnson the screen. Lets it fly. Mickey grabs the board. Mickey's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game and he still hasn't registered a single point.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Bogdanovic. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Shot clock at 5. Here's Augustine. And it comes off the front of the rim.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
And the basket good. And that's now 7 points for Johnson.
Penetrate to the basket as well as finish inside.
Some changes for Boston. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Johnson. And so we wrap up.
They're in the lead. I mean, we're in the lead by 12 points. It's kind of amazing to me. There I am. Finally.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
It's been a nice game for Freak. 10 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
Man in at shooting guard. Jared Sullinger is out there with Mickey. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Thomas in at the point guard. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Celtics leading by 10. The dish to Sullinger. Now here's Freak. Sullinger the screen. Here's man, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez. The Celtics have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Free throw good. Freak. And both free throws good from Freak. Nets trail by 12. Here is Augustine. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Lopez a screen to the right side. Here's Bogdanovich, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Thomas. 7 points in the game. Feeds it to Freak. Lopez with the block. Kilpatrick passes to Bogdanovich. Augustine with it. Now, Thomas defending. Augustine dishes to Lopez. Right wing. Lopez a screen. 5 to shoot. Here's Young. Rebound Boston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Here's Bogdanovich following the basket by Freak. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Lets it go from 11. Again, Young missing.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on it.
Man passes to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Mickey out to the right wing. Dishes it to Freak. Sullinger outside. Here's man. And that one is stuffed right through.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Now here is Augustine. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he gets it to go.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Outside Thomas. It's Freak, top of the key. Snatched away.
Dude, why is
Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Bogdanovich. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Nets have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. No good on the free throw. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Celtics. And
point guard.
the Nets shooting a meager 37% for the game. And Jack kicks to Augustine. There's a good screen. Young, a screen on Turner. Young, right side. 5 on the clock. 30 seconds left to play in the third. And he gets it to go. Young's got 14 points. Boston's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Freak dishes to Olynyk. Now here's Freak, defended by Jack. Smart kicks to Freak. Tipped away. Young with the steal.
Tipped? That's a fucking
pass to Augustine. Lets it go from the wing. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
I can't even shoot.
And at the end of the third quarter,
I try to go for a shot. My person goes so delayed.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Ryan Hollins is out there with Young. Then it's Jarrett Jack. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the three. And the basket by Olynyk.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Marked improvement in their shooting from what we saw to start the game.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. He kicks it to Jack. And here's Augustine. Here's the screen. High post try. Here's Young. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today.
Here's Jack. He feeds it to Lopez.
That's a wall.
Rebounded by the Celtics. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Outside Jack.
I don't win this even if we play terrible D.
Here's the floater. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Thomas passes to man. Outside for Thomas. He's looking for Sullinger and finds him. And that one's good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Now Jack. Young, a screen on Thomas. Jack against Thomas. 4 on the shot clock. And oh, here we go with Thomas. Nobody back. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
The pass to Lopez. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Boston making some changes. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Sullinger. Kelly Olynyk comes in, and Smart subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And the Nets making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in. Now here's Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
And both free throws good from Freak. There's 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter. The Nets have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Screen by Young. Here's Kilpatrick. Zeller grabs the board. Boston's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Craig. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Thomas. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Here's Kilpatrick following the basket by Freak. Jack up on top. He's covered by man, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. 34 seconds left in the game. He dishes it to Smart. Here's the teardrop. Got a piece of it. Screen by Young. Passes it to Johnson. The kick out to Jack. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think...
I feel like Isaiah Thomas is the player of the game. What?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
They were literally saying, oh, Isaiah Thomas is such a good scorer. Oh, Isaiah Thomas is being...
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a
player of the month. But if I become player of the month, that'd be nice. I'm hoping I become rookie of the year. Box scores. Yeah, Isaiah Thomas was right behind me in almost everything, except for rebounds and assists and steals. Blocks, me and him had 0 blocks, but I had the most turnovers. But I had a better shooting percentage as well as me and him had the exact same field throw. I mean, free throws. Yeah, he had way more points responsible for, though. So tired. I'm fucking tired. I just want to go to sleep. Fuck it. Screw it. Screw it.
It was a great win for the team tonight. What can you take out of such a positive overall performance?
Well, winning a game like this gives us a lot of momentum going forward. So we just got to take that, keep running with it, and be careful not to let it get to our heads, right?
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd like out there?
Honest answer? No, I'm not. I feel like we're a better team when I have the ball in my hands because of the way I create. Simple as that. Give me the ball, and the wins will follow.
See, that's how I feel.
I saw your longtime girlfriend, Yvette Mendenhall, was in attendance at the game today. So when are you going to get her a ring?
Whoa. I didn't know we were going to get all personal up in here tonight. If there's anything I learned after my first season in the NBA, is that it's best to keep my personal life private. So that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Me and Yvette are happy, just like we've always been. She means the world to me, and that's all I'm going to say. All right, I'm out.
Let's start. I might have to cut this video short. So let's do practice just to cut this video. And then after that, we'll start the next video tomorrow. Brooklyn Nets going versus us again. What next?
Postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at BC and 2KTV Interactive. Tune in now.
Okay, there. I didn't want to do any of that crap.
Today on 2KTV Postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at BC and 2KTV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2KTV Postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at BC and 2KTV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2KTV Postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at BC and 2KTV Interactive. Tune in now.
Well, guys, I'm going to end the video here, so thanks for watching. I will hope to see you guys in the next video. See you later.